Hey there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on in, guys. Come say hello. Crafting with Kim here. I'm in an event today in the Sacred Treasure House, and it's a fall trade event. I've never done this kind of trade event before. I'm usually Miss Rogue out there on my own, doing my own thing, following the themes, but making it my own. And I'll be making it my own here too. But this was kind of different for me because I've never actually gotten other materials from someone else that I had to use within a craft, because I think most of us are just like we like to do what we like to do. Anyway, and I was about no way doing any kind of mystery box where you open on air because that was just not me. I'm too much of a planner for that. But anyway, you guys come on in. I Miss Jan Hauser, who's one of my crafty girlfriends, is just finishing up there in the group. And welcome to Sacred Treasure House. If you're not a new member, or if you're not a member of Sacred Treasure House, just go ahead and join that free group, and then you'll be able to see all these great crafters and all these wonderful events we got going on. Like I said, I am doing this event in the group, but you guys can see everybody else is doing everything. And like I said, we got boxes that were sent to us from the other crafters that are participating in this event, and then we have to do something with that. And I'm going to share all my goodies because I got like a Christmas plethora of things from Miss Nicole Pros here. But yeah, Jan's finishing up, and she had a little challenge there. Hey, Lisa, how are you, girl? She had a little challenge with a pumpkin puzzle pieces. It's like, I'm glad I didn't get that. How are you, Lisa? It's good to see you, girl. It's good to be here. I feel like, I don't know, I haven't been on since last Saturday when I went on Pink Party Lydia's page and hung out for a couple of hours. I've just been kind of laying low, I don't know. I kind of like feel like I'm lost a little bit, but it's good to be back here. And I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be an event on Thursday too. So hopefully you guys will join me for that one as well. So like I said, let's see if I'm seeing myself in there. You good today? That's good. Did you have a good weekend? I didn't do too much this past weekend, I don't think. I don't know. I have to kind of think. Okay, Jan's down. So let's see if I come up. Now, I do have my other cameras, my second camera set up today. Last week when I did this, I was having issues with it. I think it was more internet issues. Sometimes I believe that if I can get overloaded with my bandwidth, because I've got several devices going on, it's just too much. But we're going to see. If it doesn't work out, then I'll take the camera down. But I am trying to see if I can get it there. Hey, Michelle, how's it going? Good to have you here, girl. Good to have you here. So, like I said, I'm just waiting for you guys to kind of roll in here, and we're going to get going on this. If you're not watching this during the live segment, if in other words, if you don't see the little red button up in the corner there, the little live button up in there, then just go ahead and hit hashtag replay in the comments. I'd like to know, where you're coming from. And if you're new to my page, I appreciate if you just share me out, join my page, and all that happy stuff. Okay, so like I said, today was interesting because it was, let's throw some, hey, Lisa, let's throw some stuff at you and you got to work it out. Kind of thing. And I'm like, I don't even know why I signed up for it, but I'm glad that I did. It was, a bit of a challenge. But so what I'm going to do here is I've got multiple cameras coming on. I'm going to take you down on my table, and then I've got another camera I'm going to bring up, and I'm going to share all my goodies because I got overloaded with Miss Nicole Pros from Sparkle Junkie. I think Sparkle Junkie. She just sent me a ton of things, and there's no way in the world I could be able to put all them in one craft. But it's something that I can definitely carry over into several other crafts. But it's pretty cool that she gave me all that. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just so cool. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and switch my cameras now, and then we'll figure it out from there. Go ahead and let me do that. I do have my timer set up, guys, for my and my giveaway tools. So make sure that you guys hang with me to the end, and then I'll show you how we're going to do that giveaway tool to win your opportunity to win a $5 Amazon gift card. See if I got my camera right. I said if I start. Okay, first things I want to say, guys. Hold up, let me pull this one up. Um, Okay, you guys can see me up here. Now, if I start glitching out on your guys' end, if I'm jerky and my sound is not right, please let me know. I do not want to go through an entire live like this. So you guys in the comments, let me know, because I can pull the second camera down and we'll just do the tabletop version. All right. But I do want to make sure that if we can, you know, do the multiple camera, that would be cool too. It's just that I think that I'm running too many devices on my bandwidth and it might be too much for overload for my spectrum. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. Anyway, for now, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this camera. I'm going to take this one off. And I'll just have the two cameras, and that's one less, you know, device going on there. So let me share with you guys. Let me see who we got here. We got Tanya, Grace. Hey, Grace, how's it going? Robin. Let me say hi to everybody before I start getting into my project here. Terry, hey, Miss Terry, how's it going, girlfriend? Did you finish your jar yet from the class? I want to see it. Tamara, hey, Tamara. I hope you're okay with that skull. I think you're going to do a cool job with it. I figured that would be, I did think about you being your Latin culture and everything, and then you talk about Halloween, and I had those hanging around, and I thought, okay, that's pretty cool. The sugar skulls are kind of fun. Okay, all right, so let me share with you guys what I got, like, in my box. I mean, I'm like, I didn't send out too many things because I didn't want a person to be like me, like overwhelmed, like, what am I going to do with all this? But anyway, here it goes. Hey, Kathy, how's it going? So this came from Nicole Pro's Sparkle Junkie. And she just, oh my gosh, guys, she overloaded me. I've got certain things picked out here. Actually, I'm going to show you probably from my tabletop, and then it'll be easier. But I've got so many things here that she gave me wreaths, and I've got napkins. Okay, I've got like papers, really cool papers. I love this with the, oh my gosh, these are so cool. These like little scrapbook papers. This piece was my inspiration. But I ended up doing one out of clay because, you know, I got to do some clay. I got to add some clay in there. But she got an owl. I have an owl, and I'll use this as something else. But I made my own. I sculpted my own owl over here, and I'm going to include that. So I got an owl. Oh, I told her I like Jeeps, so this is just a personal thing. I got me a Jeep emblem here. I mean, I don't have one yet, but I'd love to have a Jeep. She's got a really hooked up Jeep. Some really cool, like, insect. I don't know. I haven't even opened these yet. They look like really fragile, but they're really pretty. But they're like little gold insect beads and stuff like that you can use. A little clipboard. I've got a couple of these, but these are kind of fun. All right, and then just all kinds of little wood cutouts and things. Oh my goodness. Now I seem jerky. Am I jerky to you guys? Hey Beverly, how's it going? Hey Miss Terry Woodhams, how you doing? Is my screen jerking, and is my sound weird? If it is, I do not want that, and I will take this above camera off because I don't want that. Yes, oh my gosh, and I'm like, what in the world am I gonna do this? She gave me a whole spool of ribbon, a bunch of beads. Oh my gosh, it just got a key. Okay, then on top of that, that's not, I mean, I'm using this stuff. I'm not even using it. Oh, this is a cool napkin, by the way. I gotta say something about crows real quick. I know crows are kind of like the thing this year. You know, everybody's doing crows because it's Halloween and it's kind of got the Edgar Allan Poe kind of dark thing. But I have crows in my yard, like, and they are annoying as all get out. I'm just saying, I do not like crows. I don't even want to honor them with a craft because they're all the time, and they're like taunt you, and they annoy the other birds. And anyways, that's my thing on crows. They're cool looking, but in real life, no, I'm not about crows. All right, let's see. Quality craft. Hello, Terry. Hello, I love it. Okay, yep. Quality crafts. I'm just saying, like I said, if anybody, Terry says, but keep going. Keep going. She's saying that, yes, the camera on the left is choppy. The one on the left. The one that's my left, is it my left or your left? The one here with my hand on the table, Terry? Is that what you're saying? That's actually my main camera. I'll take the other one off if I need to because I don't want it to be too choppy on you guys. I want to have a really smooth, a signal going on here. So just let me know, guys, because I looked at my last one. I always go back and look at my replays, and it was like, It's nice to have the two cameras to see me, but I didn't care for that because it wasn't good quality, and the sound was kind of funky too. It kept glitching out, so I might have to end up taking this up above camera off. Okay, so crows are, well, yeah, they're smart, but they annoy the crap out of me. I'm sorry, Lisa, I'm not saying. All right, so what I am using out of this is that she gave me this really cool pumpkin, by the way. It's actually like already covered in leather. I thought, ooh, I don't even do nothing with that. That's pretty cool. The wreath thing that she gave me here, this cool little small vine, it was like that. I don't know where I put it. It's this guy here, this grape leaf vine. I took a little bit of this off. I'm going to try to incorporate that in my piece. I might use some more of that. She gave me some of these little guys too, which I'm going to use as well. And then I'll probably use one of these little wood cutouts. Oh my gosh, I got stuff. I pre-made a little ribbon. There's so much I don't think I'm going to get through this today, but it is what it is. Oh, this is pretty cool too. She gave me little Scrabble letters that say fall on them, which I am planning on using those. Okay, who else we got here? Let me see who I got in the comments here. I got Michelle. Did I miss Michelle? Hey, Michelle. Beverly. Hey, Michelle. Okay, I think I got everybody. So, okay, so then I've got these, and I found some buttons on my own. This is from my stash. I'm using this little dude from the thing, but she actually gave me the box and everything, guys. I mean, like, what, really? I already cut that out, put that in there. I might put a little word or something in there at some point. But, and I did cut out, this is a piece of the paper, the scrapbook paper that she gave me. I pre-cut that out too. However, I am going to paint this box, so I need to take this out. But like I said, I did a little pre-work. And this came from my stash. I'm using a little wooden block to set my cute little bird on. Okay, this is my barn owl that I created out of clay. I used air dry clay for this little guy. He's got a little tail, he's got some wings. So I'm planning on painting this up. Like I said, I got a lot to do. I don't think I'm gonna get through it, but I'll do the best I can. Terry's Crafting Pens. Close up of your table. It's not that bad. You're saying it's not that bad. All right, if you're saying it's not that glitchy, then I'll keep it up. If you guys don't like it, like I said, I'll take it down. All right, anyway, so I've got my little clay guy. I did air dry clay him a couple days ago, so he would be nice and dry. And he's going to sit up on the stand. I'm going to kind of show you my idea, because I know that I won't finish it all here, but what the concept is. So he's going to sit here on the block. I've got the bird sitting on the block, and the pumpkin's going to go here. I'm going to add a little bow off to the side here with a bead on it. If I can get all this on here. All right, so I'm going to add the little bow. I've got my pumpkin. Then I've got this little guy here and these little guys. So yeah, stuff. So we're just going to get started and see how far we get. All right, so I think the first thing I need to do is paint my wood pieces and go from there. Get this thing out of here. I put this in pretty tight. Let me get an exact on that. How's everybody doing today? You guys having a good time? Are you enjoying this event? What about the people that are actually participating? Jan, what'd you think about that puzzle? What'd you think about that puzzle, girl? That was interesting, putting the puzzle together. I've seen those before, and they're really cute. I've never tried one either, but, you know. Okay, so this I'm going to paint. Like I said, I'm going to paint this up. I'm going to go throw some color on this. I'm just going to do like some acrylic paints with a stain kind of feel to it, with some brown and some gray. I'm going for these, like, you know, I'm kind of taking my color scheme from here. Got a lot of it, plus the owl's going to be like browns and grays. So let's see. Here we, let me look at my man. These comments are flying. Sprinkle up. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Beverly. I appreciate that. Hey, hello, Tanya. How are you feeling, baby? You feeling any better? I hope so. I know what it's like to feel like crap. I have those days too. He's adorable. I found all you guys through Carrie. I'm excited to be here. Oh, Michelle. Well, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We love having new people. Make sure that you join up there, because Tanya, it's Tanya, Deborah, and Lisa. They all run this group together, and they're phenomenal. They come up with the best things. I thought that's very smart to have 3 people run it, so you're not overwhelmed all the time. But they're pretty cool. They're really, really fun. And oh, and I even made like a crown, guys. I made a little crown out of clay, and the crown's going to go on top of his head when I'm done. I already did that. All right, so let's get painting. But yeah, I love the Sacred Treasure House. I would actually consider it one of my main groups, honestly. It's the group that I come live in the most, and I just love the ladies, and I love everybody else in here, and I love all the crafters and whatnot. So, do you guys think I got enough stuff? I mean, like, I got things that I don't even know like what I'm gonna do with yet, but eventually at some point I guess I'll use them. So yeah, before I forget, I do want to say that up after me is Miss Lisa, who's one of the hostess with the mostest in this group, the Sacred Treasure House, and she's up next after me. So that'll be around what, 3:45. like I said, you guys with me, if you hang tight, you never see me, you'll have a chance to get in on a Amazon gift card and see what that's about. And that's kind of fun little, I have a little tool that I use. So you'll see that. So I'm just throwing, if I'm staining real furniture, I'll use stain, but just do the quick, easy method and just grab some acrylic paints, and then I just stain them down. I water them down and stain it like this because it's just fast and easy. So I probably should have done this off camera too, just to make it faster. But I figure for anybody who hasn't seen a quick wood stain with paint, this is a good one, especially on this balsa type wood. This is the balsa or pine and stuff. It just soaks in and it's so soft, so it just like absorbs stuff like nobody's business. So let's see what we got for comments here. Tanya, thoughts and prayers, your sweetheart. I'm not trying to make sure I follow everyone. I'll go back. Okay, that's fine, Michelle. We get you. I know it's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of crafters out there, and there's all kinds of groups and everything. And I keep doing my best to try to everybody and like comment and and I still try to do that as much as possible. But honestly, it was getting a little bit much for me, and my husband was getting a little frustrated because I was on my phone like all night long. Anybody else get grief from their husband? Like, are you going to be on your phone all day night? So I was like, I had to play, and he's right. I spend time with him. He's my family, and he works hard, and I like to spend my night to go back and watch replays as much as possible. And plus, I work, and I got other things going on too. So anyway, so here we go. Michelle Grimes, we appreciate that and very kind. Oh, Kathy. So wait a minute. Now your husband actually crafts with you. Come on, twice. Once we did a bird bath event, and then something. Oh, when we did Mexican, we did like a Heritage Day or something, and he came on with me. But he appreciates me. Don't get me wrong. He's all about, I'm never going to stand away. You and your art, that's your thing. But I could kind of get it too. It's like, hey, it's enough to be on the phone. All right. Hey, Jan, how's it going? I'm trying to balance my lifetime. I know it's hard. And like I said, us crafters, we love what we do, and we love being around with everybody else. So I'm going to throw a little bit of gray on this too, just to kind of give it a little bit more of a weathered look, brown. And then I'm going to do basically probably the similar to the little box. And then we'll start putting it all together. So yeah, I'm the same way. Hey, Miss LT Designs, who we got today? Who's in the house? A girlfriend? Is it? Oh, it might not be. Might be the girls. My husband would rather me be doing housework than me doing artsy stuff. Well, I don't know what to tell you on that. I could say that, I'm married to a Mexican Latin guy. They're all about, but actually, no, I can't say that. Robert's really not like that. He knows that I take care of things, and he's good about taking care of things too. So he doesn't really get on me like that because I keep my house tidy. And every once in a while, and I feel like I kind of feel guilty if I don't cook for him and stuff because he works really hard. He works out in the 90-degree weather sun, and he's a plumber, and he has a really tough job. So I like to honor him that way. All right, so I just add a little extra color on that to kind of take it down a little bit. Let that sucker dry, and then we'll do the same thing with this. And but I really don't want to sit there and focus on my husband all the time. Huh? Bonnie, what happens to the craft room stuff? There we go, Kathy. Unless they go back and look at your replays, because my husband does. He'll just kind of breeze through them and make comments, and you guys might see him sometimes. But Terry knows this. We used to do lives together, and he would come on. He loves Terry. He always say, "Where's my girl Terry?" And I'm like, "I don't know. She's around here somewhere." He's always asking about Terry Williams. And I'm not exactly sure what it is, but he likes you, Terry. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. I ain't jealous. Sometimes I say you can have him. I wouldn't give him up for nothing. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know, unless you guys want to keep talking about husbands or something, let's change the subject. Terry, hi Terry. Oh yeah, Terry. And then we got two Terrys in the house. We got Terry Williams, we got Terry T. And Terry, I know that you're in my group, and I know that we hang out and talk, and I know that you have a Greek name, but I still haven't learned how to say it. I was married to a Greek, and I have that long Greek name too, but I'm just going to call you Terry T, if that's okay with you. So yeah, like I said, this is a cool little box, isn't it? I love these little guys. I don't know what you guys got any ideas what I could put in there. I put like a little piece of paper, but I'm gonna put like a little word. It's gonna be an owl. I was trying to think of something clever like who dat or who loves fall or something like that. You know, I don't know. I gotta think of something really kind of cute and clever to put in there. Lisa Morano, don't quit me. I had to limit the number of crafters I was watching in the evenings. Wasn't anything getting anything done. Honey, I hear you. I hear you. But honestly, you know, there's like I said, I think it's great that we have the replays. I really do, because I do go back and look at a lot of replays. That's my thing in the morning. I wake up, I say little prayers and stuff, and then I go to my Facebook and I start looking at, you know, the things from the day and try to hit a few groups and do some, you know, comments and things like that. How's that looking, guys? I think that looks pretty good there. Okay, I'm not going to do the inside or anything because I have to do the top edge there because um, you know, we all have lives going on, and I get that. By the way, I know everybody's mentioning this before, but I want to put my little plug in too for this Christmas party coming up. You guys, this thing's going to be a blast. And I've already got a friend that lives locally. Well, she's kind of one of my friends. She lives a couple of hours away. That's local for me, I guess. But she already bought 6 kits for me. I just reached out to her. She's not even on Facebook that much, but she's got a large family and grandkids and everything. I said, hey, you want to do some crafty kits? And she's very crafty. And she's like, yeah. And she already bought like 6 kits for me. So, you know, just go ahead and reach out to some local people. It doesn't have to be anybody. And I got her in the group and whatnot. So, you know, reach out to people that are in your area and see if they want to do something like that. Okay, there we go. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm going to leave that side. I like the fact that it's a little grayer than the other. It'll look out cool. Oh, darn it. I got to do this box. I'm going to do the box. I think I'll do the box in more of the brown tones and kind of throw it up there. I do a lot of replays at night. Yeah, that's just fine. I have to use the nickname Snuffy from my name. Oh, I see. I gotcha. Okay. All right. I'm telling you guys, I probably should have painted all these little pieces here and got that out of the way before I started doing all this. But I thought, yeah, I'm always trying to like not do too much because I could sit here and prep. Where did my brown paint go to? I can sit here and prep, you know, all of this. And I remember I was watching somebody one time and they said they just forgot what they were prepping for a craft for live. And they just forgot that they were going live, and they almost, was that you, Jen? Somebody did that. They almost finished the whole project, like, and they're like, oh my gosh, I need to stop. I've done that too. I've gotten to a point where you just get involved in it, and the next thing you know, you're like, oops. All right, so let's throw some quick color on here. We'll be ready to go. So does anybody okay, like I said, I was not brave enough to do that whole I'm opening the box live and not looking at it. There's no way. I would have been so nervous, and I'm usually not nervous online, but hey, Minnie, how's it going? There we go. Thank you for sprinkling, darling. I appreciate it. Like I said, I had to look at mine. There's no way in the world I could have. I will never do one of them mystery box things. So guys, will never ask me because I would not. Number one, I like to have some sort of clay, and it requires a little time to put that together. So I couldn't just throw that out of the hat. All right, so there we go. That's 3 pieces of wood painted, and I think that's all I got. I got to paint this little booger here, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'll paint that even off camera if I need to. I'm going to work on getting my owl painted, actually. Just thinking about it, I got to paint that booger. Where'd he go? Is he cute? Oh, he's so cute, little barn owl. I was thinking I like the barn owls like this instead of the ones with the ones with little things on the head, the little ears or whatever that is. It comes out the side. They look a little bit like scary. They're like, ooh, a little evil. But I mean, you can make them look cute. But I thought this one was real sweet. He's so cute. So we're going to throw some color on this little guy. And then I'll be able to try to put it all together. Let's see. I guess that can go back in that box. Oh, that's a good color, Kim. I did good on that color. All right, let's see. The face is usually white inside. I'm going to do like a little white with a little antique off-white. All right, what we got here for comments. Comment. Yeah, my phone's actually, I started using my main phone this time. Oh gosh, speaking of phones, guys, I had to go get another phone for my husband. He lost his phone. We won't talk about that, I guess, because I'll get frustrated. He goes through phones like every couple months. He either breaks them or loses them or something. So I had to go get another phone today, and I just had phone held a couple months ago. And I lost mine. So, but it wasn't too bad this time. I actually was able to go through and get the phone and get out of there within like an hour. So while I was actually watching you guys, I was sitting at Walmart getting another phone. Looking it up. All right, so the face on side B's, like I said, is usually white. It's already white, but I'm putting a color on it because it'll look cuter. I have to peek too. Oh yeah, there's no way. Like I said, I'm not brave enough. I'm really not brave enough for that. So, and the reason, okay, so what I did with this little guy is, if you guys ever seen me do any little figurines like this, I had a little ball of aluminum in here, and I took the air dry dust clay and I built around it like a little ball. And then I have some feet. This is actually floral wire. And actually, I'm going to be doing a project in October for another group, and I'm going to be doing a one of these like tattered birdhouses, and I have all this wire, the floral wire, and I'm going to show you how you can twist the wire together with a drill. You guys ever seen that? And anyway, I did that, so I've got like three strands of that floral wire, and I created little feet on him. See, he's got little footsies, and the reason he's got a little base like this is because I needed something to seat him in so that he would securely stand on that piece of wood, so that's why that's there. Yeah, it'll be cutesy. It's a cutesy little owl. And I used air dry clay just because, you know, I mean, you can use any the air dry or the baked polymer clay for this. And of course, Miss Wendy, you know, foam clay will work just fine on something like this because it doesn't have like really fine detail. Oh gosh, there goes my cameras again. Did they glitch out on you guys? See, what I'm seeing on my end is the camera goes black for a second. Like it kind of just goes out and then comes back in. Are you guys seeing any issues, technical issues on me? Please let me know. Said I don't like it when I don't have good quality video and sound. I like to be as clear and crisp as possible. Since I'm hardwired in and I use StreamYard and I pay for it, I want to make sure I'm getting my money's worth. You know what I mean? All right, so that's that. I don't know what color to paint. I think I'm just going to throw some brown on the bottom of that. Something real easy right now. And I have to go back and fix the feet because I'm coloring the feet up. Don't worry about that later. Just want to get some sort of color on it. Now, these barn owls, I was looking at references. They seem to be more like in your browns and grays with a little white. And then they got those big old black eyes, you know, that's kind of makes them look really super cute, those black eyes. All right, so that's that. Let me get a smaller brush, and then I'm going to throw some color on his wings and his back, and then we're just going to call it good. It's going to be kind of simple. I won't do all of the work with him right now, and I'll be able to finish him up a little bit when I get off camera. I need to do a small brush, though. Yeah, wonky day for. Oh, is it you're having issue? Oh yeah, I remember, Tanya. You were saying that, and I could see it. It was kind of honestly, like I said, even though I'm hardwired on this one, which is my main laptop thing, and I've got the second camera going on and all this madness, I've got a lot of devices, and I think it's just too much. I'm using too much bandwidth for my Spectrum, and you know, adding another phone and all that. So I think that's what's going on with me, with mine. But I really like the idea of using the two cameras. And I can't really do the way you guys do, because when I use my laptop and my second camera, the second camera that I use doesn't have the same perspective. I have to put it like way over here on the other side of the table, and it's too far away to be able to see what I'm doing. So hence that's why I have this set up. All right, so we need a little bit of brown on the nose. I think that's what that is. We're going to put a little touch. She's got like just a little thing on the end. It looks like I said, I had to pull up a reference, and I might still have to look at a reference. I got a Pinterest reference pulled up on what an actual owl. They're a little bit different, actually. Some of them are different. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me look here. They got like something going on around here. This little guy is sort of painted like that. Not painted, but the coloring. I'm painting it. I get those little black eyes in there. That's what's going to pop it out. It's going to. So yeah, back to the Christmas party thing. Like I said, if you guys have not signed up for that, you definitely got to get on that. The group's already doing its thing and giving away prizes and games, and they've got this. Oh, Thursday, by the way, if you don't know this, the Sacred Treasure House is actually having a Another kind of like a pre-Christmas, what do you call it? What are you guys calling that thing? Kind of like a rollback thing, but it's kind of like a preemptive thing for the Christmas countdown sort of thing. And so you guys can see that on Thursday. Getting that. I'm actually somewhere else on Thursday, so I didn't know about that. Anyway, so we got that so far. Now I need to paint his wings. They don't have too much coloring on them, to tell you the truth. They're kind of simple. Put little tick marks, I think. I want the little tick marks on them. I don't really like these. Oh, I hear the thunder going, guys. It's still like 90 degrees here in Florida. I could see some comments. Yeah, that wonky. Missing anybody? Nope, I guess not. I don't know if I like that so much. I think those tick marks are too big. Yeah, I don't like that. But I'm going to end up aging it down anyway, so it doesn't matter what I color. Okay, let's go ahead and do the wings, though, and a little bit of brown and gray. I'm sticking with brown and grays mainly today. Let's see. On here. I want to get them put together. I got to look at my time, too. I swear my time flies so much when you're doing these things. Especially with this one. Like I said, I knew I had a lot of parts to it. All right, let's get a little gray and a little brown. And so a couple things I wanted to touch on. Well, one thing I wanted to touch on, simply because, I just saw it today on Facebook. And, I'm Floridian. And, he's from Florida. But I'm sure that everybody's heard about poor Jimmy Buffett passing away, which is rather sad. He was that man just lived a life, didn't he? My aunt has been a big Jimmy Buffett fan forever. And the first thing I thought of when I heard that he passed away was my aunt. And I called her up that morning and she didn't know anything about it. I was like, yeah, it's so sad. And I started putting on some Jimmy Buffett and listening to him. And there were so many songs that I didn't even know that he had. Because I wasn't like a huge follower, but I appreciated him. I knew a lot of the mainstream pop ones, but anybody here a big Parrot Head fan? Anybody else like Jimmy Buffett or was really into him? Everybody actually seen him live? I admit he was a blast to see live. I know my aunt's seen him a couple times live. I've been to one of his margarita bars in Panama City. Pretty cool. It's a cool dude. He has that Margarita Village. I think it's up around the Villages somewhere. If I'm not mistaken, I've seen it. I've passed by it. It's fairly close to me, the Margaritaville. Actually, I think there's more than one village. If you want to know, I don't think it's just one. Where it's like a housing development for seniors. I guess they're kind of like crazy partiers, or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's called Margaritaville. Yes, I'm just curious if anybody else was into Jimmy Buffett. Okay, that I'm not got too much. I got to color him back up for now. Yep, here comes that rain. I'm not worried about the rain as far as hopefully the storm will be all right with, it's just a passing cloud. We haven't been having too much rain lately. But, and that Lee, that thing out in the Gulf, I think it's pretty much just going to kind of pass us by. Is anybody else getting any residuals from that? It looks like it's staying out in the ocean. I think it's going to be, I've been watching it every day, kind of hurricane. It's hurricane season right now. Okay, so that's it so far. I need to paint his little tail. He does, like I said, doesn't have a lot of coloring on him. Let me see if there's anything. Here, on the back. There's a little bit on the back, maybe. I'll go back and fine tune this guy's too. Let me do his tail, and then I'm going to start putting it together. Putting it together should be fairly quick. It's just a matter of gluing everything together, guys. So let's see about how that all comes together. I do want to put my aging distressing medium on them too. I like to do that. Oops. Dang it. One thing about this with color blending, it's just gray and brown. So, all right. Yeah, so said, okay, Terry. Oh, did you like him, hon? Were you a fan? I just loved, what he was about, his lifestyle, because he just seemed like he just lived the life, and he just seemed like he was such a nice guy, real smart businessman, and amazing songwriter and artist and stuff, but he just seemed like an all-around nice guy too, and it's just so sad. He was 76. That my mom was about, well, actually my mom was like 74 when she passed away. She went young too. It's too young to go. But anyway, sad thing. All right, a little bit of touch on here, clean that up in the back. One thing about doing these little figurines, I'm sorry I was out of the camera, guys. I keep forgetting I got this one up here. I'm not used to having that other little camera. Is that lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. If you guys can help me find the train that left the station, I really appreciate it. Sometimes that train just leaves and it's just like it leaves me in the dust. You know what I mean, Vern? Okay. Just whiten it up. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw my aging medium on. You know what? I'm going to do a little bit around here on the outside of them too. Has anybody ever actually has seen a barn owl? Been around an actual owl or know anything about them? They come up in our yard sometimes because we have oak trees. And they, I've mentioned this before about the screech owl and Robert one night. He didn't know what it was. He was by himself and he freaked out. It does sound pretty crazy. But does anybody have an affinity for owls or know much about them? Okay. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it as far as he goes. Let me see. All I gotta do now is I gotta put his little eyes in. I chose buttons. I could do clay eyes, but I had some cute little black buttons. So I'm gonna. I heard an owl hooting yesterday morning. Really? Okay. I haven't heard them much this year, Tara, but they come. They seem to come. I guess they are more of a fall animal. I'm not sure what that is. Does anybody do owls migrate? I don't even know that. I never thought to think about that question. Do owls migrate? Anybody know that answer? Like profession with owls? I'm not sure if I like him coloring on his wings. I always seem to paint better when I'm off camera. I'm not one of those Terry Woodham's kind of painters that can do it all on camera like that and make it look so pretty. It always takes me a while to think about it off camera. Okay, 35. He will stand up once I glue him down. Oh, he stands up. You can see him. All right. So now I think what I want to do, I really do, because I know it's going to make a world of difference when I do that. Let me go ahead and assemble a couple of the other things, and then I'll come back to him, and I'll get him finished up. And he's going to, like I said, he's going to sit on the little box right here. He has to kind of lean right now. He's a little bottom heavy like me, so sometimes, we kind of have a tendency to go back a little bit. All that bottom stuff going on. All right, let's see. What do I got here? Some owls do migrate. Do they? Okay, I heard owls hooting. So that was, you heard them, okay, once in a while. I love owls. Yeah, I love the persona of owls. I do, and I think they're really, really pretty, majestic animals. I do. Or fowl or whatever they are. So now this, I'm going the simple schoolyard way. I'm just using a glue stick for this. I'm not doing any decoupage or anything like this. These things actually hold up pretty good. So this just makes it, and this is a thicker paper anyway, and I didn't want to go through that whole decoupage mess, and I figured, it's going to have other stuff sitting in there, so I'm just running a glue stick inside here, and I'm going to put that piece of paper down in there. I was surprised, actually, these things. I tried to lift up something that I had used a glue stick on once, and I'm like, oh my God. I thought they just peeled right out, but that sucker was pretty much stuck in there. Okay, hopefully my edges won't curl up too bad. Sometimes they will have a tendency. We'll see how it goes. So I got that so far, that inside the box, that there. I need a little word, guys. You guys give me some sort of ideas. Some owls do migrate, Bev. Okay, that's good to know. I kind of like the look of that. Paint on that thing. I like the look of it without the paint on there. Anyway, okay, so we got that. Now, let's see. We're going to assemble it to here. Let me get my blue tool. Can't say the G word. And I'm going to put that on here like that. It's going to be sitting. Let me pick my names up here, guys. Hold on a second. Those brand names sometimes get in the way. You can't see all of the screen. Take that one off too. Guys, hopefully you know who I am by now. All right. So like I said, I'm setting it back a little bit because I want to have space to add my other stuff here. So let me just glue this booger down here. Hopefully it's working good. I have my big old what you call it now, the one that burns the crap out of you, but I didn't heat that one up because it sometimes what the heck's going on with you now? This is usually my glue stick. Oh, that's really weird. Well, I guess I ain't gonna use that. I guess I'm gonna have to. I don't have a glue tool. So because the glue stick got stuck inside. You guys ever had that happen? It's actually stuck. I've never seen that happen inside the thing. So I don't know how I'm gonna get that out. Good thing they're only like $3 or $4, right? I've got several of them. Anyway, I'll just use my little Gorilla Glue here. Hopefully I can get it all done with Gorilla Glue. I was hoping to be able to use the glue tool because that way it would be nice and fast, especially holding these little footage down. But we'll see what we can do. We'll try to work it out. Thank you, darling. I said, I'm to be honest with you, I love all of the fall crafts and everything like that, but I just kind of like, I've said this before, I don't do a lot of holiday fall stuff. I mean, I love it. I just don't decorate for it. So I'm always kind of like, when it comes around, I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I always manage to do something. I always manage to do something. All right, so let's glue that booger on there. Now we're going to set the box inside here. I thought it'd be really kind of cool too to put something decorative on the box, but I don't think I have time for all that. We're just going to put it like that. Do that box down on there inside. Oop, let the sticker on. Take that off or not. This I had to happen to the glue. Oh yeah, I've never seen that, Tara. That's weird. Like I said, these are cheapy ones. I mean, they're only $2, so I've got like 4 of them. I just have a tendency to use that one, so I think I have more glue sticks for that one than I do the other one. And they've been love my Ryobi. That sucker doesn't stay, no, what the heck now? Oh, that's my alarm, guys. 5-minute alarm. Can you believe that? So I've only got 5 minutes left. It's a good thing I set that alarm because I would totally get lost. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put the owl on here, and then I can finish them up. So I want you guys to see the owl on top. Okay, so it's time for hashtag word, guys, in the comments for your Amazon gift card. Chance. Put it chance. I can't give everybody one. All right, so the hashtag word for today. Hold up. Let me get this guy situated right here. I still got to put his eyes in. I haven't put the eyes in yet because I haven't decided. I think I will. I think I'll just go ahead and put the eyes in. Why not? The hashtag word for today is, I'm sorry, let me look. I think it's fall. StreamYard. Yeah, it's fall. Hashtag FALL. So if you guys want to go ahead and put that word in the comments, I appreciate it. And then I'm going to stop this second camera here in a second. Let me get his eyes in just because. Now these are not exact, these little buttons, but they're the closest I could get. So they look, and it's kind of cute to make them a little bit different, honestly. So one's going to go there. So once you get the eyes in, it really kind of makes it. And then one's going to go here. All right. Oopsie. Come on. I guess I need more glue. Hashtag fall, guys. If you've not done this before, just play along with me. You'll see at the end, I have a little giveaway tool. It's going to run your name, and it'll pick a name for, and I'll put you on the list to give you an Amazon gift card at the end of the month. Come on now. This is where the glue tool will be really nice to have. Hopefully you won't fall out. Okay. Whoops. Now, so like I said, I'm going to go back and repaint the owl a little bit more, but it's going to be kind of cute. I pick things up. Can't move it. Don't move it. All right. Hashtag fall, guys. Come on. Oh, Luann, you're there. Hey, girl. All right, the pumpkin is going to go here in the front. How many more minutes I got? Ooh, I got 3 more minutes. I'm going to stop here in a second. I always want to get through these things. Oh, I forgot to do something. I got to move this. It's a good thing I didn't use glue tool. Now, these are going to go on the back. These little guys are going to go on the back here, and they're going to be sitting back behind the owl. So let me move this thing forward. hot glue mess. Not a hot glue mess, but a glue mess. Hold on, I'm gonna move this quick. Put a bunch of glue back there, and hopefully this thing will stay. I wanted, if I had the dang hot glue tool, it would really, really stay nicely. Hopefully I can work it to make it stay. If not, I'm gonna have to do this off camera. Make it stay back there. Oh, you're positioned the wrong way. That one in there and get that one in there. Okay, there. Just kind of squeeze it all together. Okay. All right, you guys get the general gist. I have got to stop because I got to get Ms. Lisa have her time. All right, you get to see the general idea, guys, what I'm going for. And then I'm going to add the other elements on it. And of course, I'll post it. And you guys get to see it finished up. I have the fall letters and whatnot. But it's going to be pretty cute. It'll be pretty cute when it's done. All right, let me take this other camera off here. Which one is this one? Yeah, this one here. And I'm going to put this camera back up here. I shouldn't wait till the last minute to do all this, guys, because I know it kind of just starts cutting into the time. Come on. Oh, no camera. There we go. Hey. All right, so now let's run the tool. Present. I've got literally like 1 minute, so let's see if we can get this guy's done. Share screen. Tool. Share. All right, and hopefully you guys can see it. Can you see it yet? There it goes. Finally, yeah, it's running a little slow. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and run it. Hope you got your word in there. 4 minutes. What do you got today? Who's got the chicken? My husband has been a huge Jimmy Buffett fan for years. Oh, I know. Terry. All right. All right. Okay. Terry's Crafty Friends. You got it, girl. All right, ladies, I got to roll. I'll see you hopefully Thursday. And you guys have a good one. And go see Miss Lisa. I know she's already doing her thing. Watch the other crafters. And Terry's on later. Terry T. So I'll see you guys all later. Bye. Have a good one.